back to a Hairstylist Guide 101. In the last segment, we spoke about consulting and how it's important to have a great consultation and the art of consulting with a client. This week's focus is asking the right questions in a consultation. So today I have my beautiful model as my client. And I will show you, I'll give you an example of how I would do a consultation, asking the right questions and getting right to the key points to make the consultation fast and efficient so we know what to do for the service. First things first, I always ask them, are we keeping length today? I work with curly girls, and majority of the time, curly girls are so nervous about taking length off. So I always ask, are we keeping length today? And if they say they would like to go shorter, immediately I give them the hand mirror, I spin their chair around, and they can look in the mirror, they can hold it above their head and look behind them to see what their hair looks like behind. And I ask them, okay, are we gonna go shorter? Are we gonna go much shorter today? Or are we just gonna take a little bit off? And I point to where actually they would want to see it sitting. And if they say, okay, I just want it right here, then I show them this much and I cut it and I say, okay, there's my guideline. I've set that guideline. Another thing I ask them to make sure things go really fast and smooth is, are we going to be creating layers today? Would you like to see a longer layer, a medium layer, or a shorter layer? Right away, they'll know if they want bigger volume or less volume. That depends on the elevation in which you cut it. Also, framing around the face is very important. I always ask my clients, where do you want the framing to start? Where do you want your hair to sit around your face? And I give them key points like, do you want it to sit at your lips? Do you want it to sit at your nose? Do you want it to sit at your eyes? Do you want it to sit above your eyebrows? And that way they can get an idea of where they want it to sit. With these three areas, you're better able to understand what that client needs and wants from you. So now you know how to conduct a quick and fast consultation. The consulting never ends just right at the beginning. It actually goes throughout the whole service. I tried to get an idea of what my clients' needs are, what their lifestyle is like, and what products and how they like to have their hair feel, so I can know which products to pull for them and then how to get them to come in again. I also ask my clients when the last time they got their hair cut. It's very important. This is a key factor to winning your clients over so that you can have them back in your chair again. Usually you don't want to go 4 months without trimming your hair. That's an average time to when you can trim it. If my client said to me that they had their hair trimmed 3 months ago and it's a rat's nest, I know that 3 months doesn't work for them, so I will have them come in every 2.5 months. And I will suggest to them to pre-book their appointment while we are having our service and while we're talking about their hair, so that they can be aware. And I'm setting that seed, I'm planting that seed, so that they can be knowledgeable of when it is important for them to trim their hair, especially if they're trying to grow it. So consultation is throughout the whole service. Now in our next segment, next week, we will be focusing on tips for having a nice, smooth service for your clients from start to finish. Till then, guys, remember, knowledge is power, and have a fantastic week. Bye.